Greetings and welcome to this brand new show about the world of console karting. This show is going to bring you news. This show is going to bring you reviews because this is Karting Korner. So let's kick off with the news from around the world of LittleBigPlanet Karting. Now, the first couple of weeks of the release of LittleBigPlanet Karting have been dominated by a guy called Mojuke, because he has produced 3 very high quality clone levels from Mario Kart throughout the years. He's done them extremely well, and the community has absolutely lapped them up. He has recreated the direction of the track, he's recreated the scenery from the track, he's recreated the weapons from the track, and he's even been willing to share some of his stuff with the community as well, which is fantastic. This is some footage from his level Calamari Desert, if I think I'm pronouncing that right. He's even got the train in there, which is as lethal as it ever was. The track itself is great fun. If you go off the edges of the track into the dirt like this, it will slow you down, just like the original one did on the N64, and just like the original was, it's great fun to play. He's also remade the Rainbow Road, which if you're as old as I am and remember the original, the N64, will either be a source of great joy for you or great frustration as you remember falling off again and again and again. But this course is as beautiful as I remember it, with all the different rainbow patterns going around, and if you look into the background, all the neon signs of the different Mario faces are present and correct and looking awesome. So do go and check out Mojuke's levels. They're at the top of the community list for a reason. Now, he has even been nice enough to make his Rainbow Road level copyable, which I would strongly recommend budding creators do, so you can go and see exactly how he made this level and see things like basic logic in practice. Now, the other creator dominating LittleBigPlanet Karting at the moment is Tony2 with his level Winter Epicness, and this level is so much fun and it is so beautiful that you can't help but like it from the very beginning of the race until right at the end. Now, what I really like about this level is that there's nothing here that really makes you go, oh wow, this is incredibly advanced. But what it does do is it takes all of the basic functions of LittleBigPlanet and it just does them absolutely brilliantly. It's almost like the creator went through the list of the tutorials and go, okay, I need a bounce pad, let's do it, and let's do it brilliantly. I need some decorations, so let's put in the decorations and do it brilliantly. Let's put in some helicopters moving on pathfinders and do it brilliantly. So it really is, this level is such an inspiration, especially for those of you that are getting started, to kind of just look at it and go, wow, if I master the functions in LittleBigPlanet, I can be making myself levels like this. So if you haven't played any of Tony2's levels yet, or if you haven't played Winter Epicness yet, you owe it to yourself to check it out, because it is just really, really fun. Now, the team behind LittleBigPlanet Karting are trying to break the stranglehold of Tony2 and Mojuke, because if you head into your team picks section, you will now see that the first wave of community levels have now appeared there, and I hope to be able to do some reviews of these levels in the next episode, but I strongly recommend you check them out. The last bit of news from LittleBigPlanet Karting is my own tutorial series. I am partway through a basic tutorial series, taking you all the way from your first track to your to advanced functions. The levels are available on my Moon, the videos are available on this channel. You can see exactly how I made these tracks and all of the functions involved with that, and you can copy the levels to your Moon and have a play with them yourself. So if you are looking to get into creating, I strongly recommend that you check out my series as well. So let's get into some level reviews from people that have submitted their levels this week. And first up is the Arena Blast Zone by Rastov. This is an absolutely stunning battle level with some really creative ideas and a bit of a twist, because the goal in this particular level is not to simply blast your opponent 20 times or whatever it is. Your goal in this level is actually to be able to power up a rocket, which is in the very middle of the track. You need to collect fuel from some of the pads around the edge and then deposit that fuel back in the central section. He's got some brilliant logic involved. As you can see here, there was a little star directing me to come to this fuel pad. You can see on the left there the fuel, my battery is filling up, and once my battery is full, I'm then going to run back to the central section and deposit that fuel back in the middle. And if you just look around the level as I go through it, you can just see how beautiful this level actually is. I mean, it's an industrial zone with a huge amount of decorations around the place, different things to keep it interesting, lighting effects, gas effects, sparking effects, switches that change directions of moving parts. You know, there is just so much here which makes it an absolute pleasure to drive around. The slight problem is that the AI just isn't good enough to be able to handle what Arastov is asking it to do, and he freely admits this, because when he submitted his level to me, he said, look, if you can play this with other people, the level is going to be so much better. But I don't know if you've had the same problem as me, but just none of my friends actually seem to have LittleBigPlanet Karting, so I'm not really able to play it with my buddies at the moment. But that said, I would love, if you do have friends online, do check out this level, because it is so great. But I would really love to see Arastov take this zone and make a checkpoint race out of it. It probably wouldn't take him very long, because there's so much good scenery there, there's good routes already built in, and if he set up some sort of checkpoint time trial race, I think this would be something that people would be trying to get high scores in for quite some time to come. But either way, it's a really, really great level, and worth checking out to see what is possible when it comes to battling. Okay, and our second level today is called From Dusk Till Bloom, and it's by a guy called Chup, who on PSN is going by the name DProzed, and I'll put the LittleBigPlanet level link in the description. And he's created a really, really nice race course that has very, very distinctive zones as you fly around. You've got the agricultural zone that I've just gone through there. Now we're going to kind of a mountain and water zone, and then later on we've got a kind of dust and cowboy style zone. And I think that's something that other creators should really be encouraged to do, to make the different parts of their level feel unique, to give different zones to different parts of their course. He's also, as you can see right now, he has customized all the weapons to be flower orientated, so you blast off over a rocket, you get daisied by a in the back by a split rocket, and I think at one point I even get detonated by a chili, which was fantastic and showed a really nice sense of humour as well. You've got lots of little shortcuts in this level as well. I say lots, but you've got quite a spectacular choice coming up here in the course. You can either get loads and loads of points to the right, or you can get some extra speed to the left. And again, I think that's really smart gameplay, giving the player a real option when it comes to which route they're going to take. It's not just a case of which one's faster, it's do I want the points or do I want the speed. And it does mean if you're in the lead, you could maybe be tempted to try and increase your high score in some way. So some very, very smart level making here, a really nice looking race, and definitely one that's worth checking out if you are looking for some fun in your level. Now this cave section that I'm going through here at the end, has to be said, it's the weakest looking part of the level, but caves are really tricky to do, as there is no tunnel option in LittleBigPlanet Karting, which Modern Nation Races had. So I think it will be definitely a challenge for the community to actually see how do we handle this idea of tunnels and caves and things like that, and trying to find the best techniques for doing it, because it is a problem right now. And lastly, from Karting Korner this week, I'm not going to ignore the elephant in the room, because there are other karting games available this Christmas. F1 Race Stars and Sonic All-Stars Transformed are both out as well, and they've done pretty well in the review stakes. And both of the demos are available, and I've played them, and I like them quite a lot. I think LittleBigPlanet Karting has some real competition for best karter, but of course none of them have the create tools that LittleBigPlanet Karting does, so we'd better get creating to fend off the competition this year. Thank you very much for watching Karting Korner Episode 1. I hope you have enjoyed the news and reviews. Do leave some feedback if you've got any comments about what I have said or what you'd like to see in future shows. And of course, do subscribe if you want to see the latest from Karting Korner and my tutorial series as well. The links for the levels are in the description below. And don't forget to go and thank the creators if you have enjoyed their work. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.